Welcome, Kin 2020 Bridge students. This presentation has a few tips to start you off this summer semester on the right foot. Number one is your course outlines. These are posted online and on your course websites. You'll have access to course websites about 2 to 3 days before each of your classes start on May 4th. Read them all carefully and keep them easily accessible. They contain the required readings each week, grade weights of assignments and exams, due dates, university policies, and a lot of other important information. Course expectations. Now, there are not too many assignments or tests within the semester, but each are worth quite a bit. Make sure you not only read the instructions carefully, but also go over the rubrics. These are how you're going to be marked. Get into the practice of marking yourself before you submit something. If you're not clear on a submission date or a process, feel free to contact your instructor anytime for some feedback. The more time you give them, the better. It is your responsibility to take control of your own learning. Number 3, contact your instructors. Never hesitate to contact them if you have a question or an uncertainty. The worst thing you can do is dwell or sit on a question that will just continue to build. All of the information you learn will be built on previous knowledge. Learn their preference for contacting them, whether it's discussion boards or office hours, or perhaps emails. Now, when you email, it's not very effective if you have a vague subject, an informal greeting, a vague question or statement, and an incomplete signature. Often instructors are teaching more than one course, and the more effective your communication is to them, the more effective their reply is going to be back to you. Here's an example of a complete email. Always be sure you use your University of Guelph-Humber email address in your communication. In your subject line, it's best to include the course code and also a little information about what you're contacting them about. A formal greeting with a detailed question in the body of the email. With regards to your signature, if you can include your full name and your student ID, that will make it very easy for them to look up any information that they need to and to provide you with a full response. Number 4, preparing for class. Being at the University of Guelph-Humber this summer will be your full-time job. You'll need to create or complete readings before your lecture times. Also, before lectures, it's important to review material from past lectures. We often say that for every hour you're in class, you're preparing about 2 hours outside of class. This university course will go quite quickly. You're working in 6-week semesters this summer. If you've missed something, don't wait. Be sure to catch up, review the notes, and ask the instructor any questions that you have. Here's some neat research done on how quickly we forget things. Say you were to just listen to this lecture today and not pay any attention to it for another 3 weeks until you had a midterm on it. By the time the midterm comes along, you won't really remember anything in this presentation. But if you spend just about 5 or 10 minutes every day reviewing the notes and reviewing the information, by the time the midterm comes along, you won't even need to study much. Number 5, plan your semester. Combine all your course outlines and the due dates on a calendar, and make sure you work backwards from those due dates, making stepwise goals to meet those deadlines. Keep in mind that instructors don't always know what other instructors have assigned. So you need to build all your classes on the same schedule. Here's a glimpse of your first 6 weeks of the summer and the Human Physiology 2 course, Intro to Math, and cell biology courses that you're going to be taking. This is a good start to your weekly calendar. Build into this your prep time, your review time, and your reading time. Build your University of Guelph Humber network. There are many clubs, societies, and volunteer opportunities through student life at the university. Kin Society is a good example of this. It's a student-led group. Make sure you check them out on social media. Meet new people, try new things. Make sure you get connected to the University of Guelph Humber community. Ask for help. There are lots of services at the University of Guelph Humber for you. Take advantage of them early. One of the things I want to highlight is the Math Center. You are going to be taking a Math Center in the first 6 weeks of this summer. Be proactive. Your course instructor will provide you with links to math modules that you can do to beef up your baseline knowledge even before you get into the lecture material. Make sure you're reflecting on your math background realistically. The Math Center is available to you. They have free information and tutoring for all students. The link is here, but also on the resources that you have through this webpage. Again, it's important that you take the first steps in accessing the help that you need, because people will not be seeking you out for these. Your wellness matters. So we polled past Kinesiology Bridge students for their advice and things that they wish they knew before they started the summer. They unanimously told us 2 things. Take care of yourself, which is this one, and then number 9, which we'll get to. Your wellness has many aspects, and if you are well, you will achieve greater success. Have fun this semester, meet new people, try new things, be very conscious of your wellness. Address challenges as they arise, and keep us informed as a program of what we can do to help you with your wellness. The other tip our past students wanted to pass along is that your grades this summer matter. Now, we don't want to stress you out. It's just important to know that grades you'll earn in these 6 courses this summer will act as prerequisites for other courses and also towards your GPA for opportunities after graduation if there are certain ones you want to pursue. If you have any questions throughout the semester about your grades or about your track to graduation, always contact Lolita Mankiw, your academic advisor. And lastly, what you will need. You will need a reliable computer with internet access, a webcam, audio, and a microphone for the summer semester. Please check in your course website and also the University of Guelph Humber website for details of testing software, course textbooks, and different resources that you'll need to use throughout the semester. If you have any questions, never hesitate to contact your academic advisor, Lolita Mankiw. That's it for me today. Please keep in touch regularly and enjoy the summer bridge.